city a Cadillac safe city. Public access defibrillators, or Mikeys as we call them, save hundreds of lives a year. But we all need to get involved because there's more of them in public places. You can help by donating to the Mikey Network. It's easy. Visit MikeyNetwork.com today. Have a heart, give generously, and help make sure that the beat goes on.
Louis Carnavelli here, president of Northern Financial Group, where company health and dental plans are still $55 a month per employee. That's right. After all these years, our rates haven't gone up. You can still get a complete company health and dental plan starting at just $55 a month. Our rates stay low because our pool of thousands of members continues to grow for even greater purchasing power. Why pay more? If you have 300 to 300 employees, join Canada's only $55 a month pool and start saving today. Visit northernfinancialgroup.ca.
Toronto's news. Now, this is City News 680. Everywhere.
13 degrees under a clear sky right now here in downtown Toronto. It's feeling more like 10 degrees. Good morning. I'm Allie Stewart. Here are the top stories this hour. Beautiful forecast for our holiday Monday. Things are looking good weather-wise. Lots of outdoor attractions are going to be open here in Toronto. And, of course, the annual fireworks show at Ashbridges Bay tonight. That was the scene last year. Over 20 arrests were made at the event after shootings, stabbings, and fireworks being shot at people on the streets and injuries to police officers. Toronto Police say today they'll be ramping up presence. And we're following news from the aviation industry. In a statement sent to City News, the unratified agreement between WestJet and the Airline Pilots Association called for their budget offshoot carrier Swoop to be fully integrated into the main line no later than October of 2024. This is a developing story. More details will be provided as they come in. And now with a look at sports from Sportsnet 590, The Fan, Maria Papadakis.
Toronto Blue Jays manager John Schneider is growing a little bit weary of his team's inability to come up with a clutch hit following Sunday's 8-3 loss against the Baltimore Orioles. Schneider stated after the game, and I quote, "Enough is enough, and we need to get hits when we need to. In order to get there, the guys are going to have to continue to work their butts off." The Orioles swept the series to conclude the Jays' 10-game homestand. This was the first time the Baltimore Orioles have swept the series since 2005. The Blue Jays will head on the road for a 7-game road run. First stop will be in Tampa to face the Rays. Canadian Corey Connors fell short to end tied in 12th in the PGA Championship at Oak Hill on Sunday. Connors had a promising start, was tied for second after the first 3 days, however fell with the final round of 75. Brooks Koepka won his 5th major and 3rd career PGA Championship by 2 strokes. Koepka fired a 3 under 67 during the final round to take home his silverware. In the NBA Eastern Conference Finals, the Miami Heat are, well, on fire. The Heat took a 128-102 win over the Boston Celtics to now extend their series lead to 3-0. Miami are only 1 away from winning the Eastern Conference Finals. Sports at 15 and 45 past every hour or anytime on sportsnet.ca.
On Sunday, June 18th, you can help conquer cancer. Walk or run in the 10th anniversary Journey event and fund life-saving cancer research at the Princess Margaret. Register the whole family today at journey2conquer.ca.
Sportsnet. The Blue Jays have something going on. You're watching or listening. Sportsnet has the Blue Jays covered all season long. The swing and a miss. The veterans in this lineup is remarkable. Hazel May, where can fans watch the game?
Sportsnet, home of the Blue Jays.
Want to listen to the game? They are firing all cylinders now. Listen live on the Sportsnet Radio Network. Everything Blue Jays. Watch and listen live on Sportsnet. Online betting is booming. Booyah! You can win big.
But you could also lose, and that's a reality nobody's shouting about. Learn about online gambling risks and save for play at knowtherisks.ca. A message from the Responsible Gambling Council.
You're listening to City News 680 at 3:18. Palestinian officials say 3 Palestinians were killed in an Israeli army raid in a West Bank refugee camp. The Palestinian Health Ministry says the raid took place early today in Balata, near the city of Nablus. The ministry says 6 people were wounded, including 1 in critical condition. The army later confirmed soldiers had raided Balata, saying troops came under fire and killed 3 Palestinians. Israel has stepped up raids in response to a string of Palestinian attacks. Meanwhile, in the U.S., the Biden administration issued a sharply worded statement Sunday criticizing Israel for moving to reestablish settlers at the previously evacuated outpost of Homesh in the northern West Bank. And elsewhere, emergency alarms are wailing as evacuations are carried out in Italy, airlifting people from roofs and ferrying them down residential streets. The worst flooding in a century hit the country this week, as our Karen Ciolin reports.
Heavy downpours started inundating the region of Emilia-Romagna last week, drenched with 6 months worth of rain in just 36 hours. The force of the rain causing at least 23 rivers and streams to burst their banks and triggering 305 landslides. Tens of thousands are now displaced. More than a dozen have died. The recent rainfall follows a storm 2 weeks ago that had already saturated the area. Of the 36,000 people forced from their homes, at least 10,000 were able to return as of Sunday night. Now, while it's too soon to know for certain what role a changing climate has had on these floods, experts say the kind of deluge seen here is a sign of a new normal of extreme weather. In the
following news from the aviation industry, multiple sources are telling City News the Airline Pilots Association will call for the budget carrier Swoop to be absorbed into WestJet completely by October 2024. Swoop has been operating in Canada since 2018, currently flying to 32 destinations. A statement to City News says that because the agreement between the union and the airline is not ratified, they can't discuss the exact terms at this point. Stay with City News 680 for the latest on this developing story.
Today is time 3:07. A fundraiser being held in Vaughan this week is shining the spotlight on the importance of mental health support for first responders with PTSD. City's Phil Martino with more on the first